What is going on, everyone? Welcome to 24/7 Football, and today we need to talk about Gareth Bale, his situation at Real Madrid, and who's in the right, who's in the wrong. But before we do, apologies for no uploads over the last week, really. Just because I've been away for a week, it's been brilliant. Cleared my head, and now I'm recharged, ready to go, all that type of jazz. So next week we'll be having a run up to the Champions League because we know who the remaining teams are for the knockout competition in Lisbon. We'll be going through the new kits, transfer rumours, as always at this time of year, has to be the transfer rumours. And we'll be doing a few one-off videos as well. So keep an eye out for them. But yeah, we need to talk Gareth Bale and we need to talk Real Madrid. So last night, which is when I'm recording this, it might not be out on Saturday, but last night, Real Madrid went out of the Champions League. Obviously, I'm very happy at the moment because Man City beat them over two legs, 2-1 in each one. 4-2 in aggregate. Real Madrid crashed out of the Champions League. Now, Zinedine Zidane won 3 Champions Leagues at Real Madrid in a row. Unprecedented, unbelievable, fantastic achievement for him and Real Madrid. You know, I used to say with Zidane, anyone could have won 3 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid at that moment in time with Ronaldo, the squad that they had, but still, I don't know whether I believe that now because I do think he had an element in it and I do think he was a great manager throughout that period and I think he managed it very well. And Real Madrid were dominant in Europe, 3 Champions Leagues, what more could you ask for? Gareth Bale obviously moved to Real Madrid before Zidane and he moved from Tottenham for a world record fee at the time. And it was a lot of money, around 85 million for Gareth Bale. This was at a time when no one was really pushing that boundary apart from Cristiano Ronaldo of, you know, football transfer fees. So Gareth Bale came in and I thought he did well. I think he did really well. I think Gareth Bale, he was never going to be as good as Ronaldo because no one is as good as Ronaldo in a team that he's in. The only player who's better, in my opinion, is Lionel Messi, but they're never going to play together. So you were never going to be better than a generational talent like Cristiano Ronaldo. So Gareth Bale comes in, and the sort of he's done so much. Obviously, Champions League final winning goals. You know, remember the overhead kick against Liverpool, and you'd think everything that he's done, at any other club, it'd be legendary status for him. Up there with Cristiano, up there with the likes of the other players who have come through Real Madrid. But he's never really gelled at Real Madrid. Partly his fault, partly the club's fault. You know, I think the fans are very demanding. I mean, they even booed Cristiano Ronaldo sometimes, and you know, hurled abuse at Gareth Bale. You know, I think he had his car thrown, he had stones thrown at his car, he had abuse at his car as he was leaving the stadium. They booed him on the pitch, and when you've given your all for a club, and you've got to remember, this isn't like a team that has come from, that they're going to be relegated or they've been playing awful. This is a team that have won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. If we won 1 Champions League, we don't even have to win a Champions League. I'm absolutely happy whatever happens within my club because I know that where we've come from, and you know, it's just nice to see them playing where they are. But Real Madrid fans so demanding, obviously want success every season, which is both good and bad. So Gareth Bale probably never really gelled at Real Madrid. You know, there's been rumours that he didn't really learn Spanish, but I can't really get into it. I don't know. He loves his golf though. So Zidane and him never really got on, and this is where we're at now. Gareth Bale's not in the squad. He doesn't play really any games for Real Madrid. I think he's made 14 appearances, 3 goals this season. But he's on a hefty wage, on about 600 grand a week, £350,000 a week after tax, which is a monumental sum. Unbelievable amount of money for a footballer, to be fair, as good as Gareth Bale at a Spanish club. You've got to think, at the time, maybe it was worth what they were paying him. But he's got 2 years left on his deal. He still stands to make £67 million. And a lot of the frustration out of Real Madrid has come from Bale's reluctance to seek a move elsewhere or leave the club. Because, you know, if I was standing to make £67 million for doing nothing, you know, I'd do exactly the same. And I think that's where a lot of the frustration comes in for Gareth Bale, from the Spanish press especially, and Zidane saying that he didn't want to play against Manchester City, which is why he hadn't travelled, but sources say Gareth Bale was just tired because he knew he wasn't going to play. It is a sore situation. I've seen a lot of people criticising Bale himself, but you know what? I think there's a lot of times where footballers want to leave and don't honour the contracts, and you know they are vilified, and there's times when you know players they want players out of the club, and they're also vilified for honouring the contract and wanting to stay. At the end of the day, he has a contract. If he doesn't want to leave, he's not going to leave. If he's going to get 67 million, he's not going to leave unless they pay him off, or he gets a move where he's getting roughly about the same amount of money. You know, football's a very, very short career, and as much as he's made enough money now to see him through, I don't know, to the end. I don't know his personal finances. I wish I had that type of money to know what that was like. But you know, 67 million quid's going to help him further down the line. So yeah, I can see why he'd stay, and it's got to be from a human point of view. Yes, from a footballing point of view, you might say, why would he stay at Real Madrid when he knows he's not going to play? You could probably argue he might not get into the Welsh squad, but he's always going to get into the Welsh squad. This is Gareth Bale at the end of the day. So he stands to gain nothing from leaving Real Madrid, and he stands to gain everything financially from staying at Real Madrid. I think his antics have caused a lot of... his attitude and his antics have caused a lot of grief among the Real Madrid fans, and I think... I can't believe he did it when Manchester City were playing Real Madrid. He was actually pictured on a golf course, and you just never thought you'd see that happen. But he did it, and what a legend as well. And I'm not begrudging what Real Madrid are and what they've done, but I just think the way he's been handled, I'd do exactly the same, because he clearly doesn't enjoy his time at Real Madrid anymore, and there's a bit of a lack of respect for him there as well. But from Real Madrid's point of view, you've got a player on that much money who's not even playing, a bit like Mesut Ozil at Arsenal, and it's a tough situation for them to be in. But I'm just going to say, from my point of view, I can completely see where he's coming from, and I'd probably do the exact same. So let me know where you stand on the whole Gareth Bale thing in the comments below. Interesting to see where their take is on it, because it's hard, isn't it? It is hard, because on one hand you're thinking, if I was standing to earn that much money, but then has he earned enough money that he should leave and try and play some football? But I suppose you can only ask Gareth Bale, and I don't think we're ever going to get Gareth Bale on this channel anytime soon. So let me know in the comments below what you think of Gareth. Like I say, keep an eye out for the videos that are out next week. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in so far and subscribed to the channel. It really does mean a lot. We're in the run-up now to the Champions League final, and then next season, hopefully it'll be a good one. Hopefully we can get out as well and start interviewing some fans. It's all I want to do, but at the moment we can't do that. So thank you again. Check out our website, like the video, subscribe. We'll see you next time.